And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That's a sudden appearance if I've ever seen one. I just came back and I saw the opening sequence. I was like, oh shit, we're starting. Okay.
분위기가 완전히 다른 두 팀 간의 대결이라고 볼 수가 있겠죠.
그렇습니다. 진에어가 2순위의 이런 성적에 이렇게 다소 낯설게 느껴지는 분들도 있겠지만 챌린저스 코리아 꾸준히 봐오셨다면 진에어의 그런 부진에도 이유가 있고 또 팀 다이나믹스가 이렇게 상위권에 있는 것도 이유가 있다는 거 확인하실 겁니다.
그렇습니다. 분명히 팀 다이나믹스도 상위권에 위치해 있긴 합니다만은 본인들의 어떤 그동안의 이름값에 비하면 다소 아쉬울 수도 있어요.
맞습니다. 그래서 지금부터 이제 달라진 경기로 얼마나 피드백을 해야 할지가 중요한 건데 당연히 현재 분위기만 봤을 때 팀 다이나믹스가 좀 많이 강하지네요. 전통적으로. 맞습니다.
잠시 후에
Sorry, I'm just kind of
확인해 볼 수 있겠는데요. 이벤트 안내해 드리도록 하겠습니다. 매주 월요일 여러분들과
preparing stuff
진행하고 있는데요. 시청
for something else.
아프리카 TV 게임의 e스포츠에 올려주시면은 저희가 추첨을 통해서 한 분께 게이밍 헤드셋을 선물로 드리고 있습니다. 지금 시청해 보시고 계신 분들 지금 바로 가셔서 참여하시면은 쉽게 여러분들 참여할 수가 있습니다.
꾸준히 챌린저 시청하신 분들 중에는 매 시즌마다 챙기시는
네. 네. 그런 것들도 한번 노려보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 저희가 또 좋은 헤드셋을 드리고 있기 때문에 크게 만족하지 않을까 그런 생각이 들고 그분 참여하고 계신 거예요?
네.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be starting up in just a second.
그게 아닌데요?
아니요, 전체적인 좀 구도를 또 보고 있어요. 워낙 요즘
If you're Herbs, I know Herbs is in here somewhere. You're not missing out on anything. They didn't announce rosters yet. We're just in the pre-stage.
에 대한 관심이 상대적으로 좀 적다 보니까 순위에 대해서 항상 많이 놀라시거든요. 직접 볼 수 있는 좋은 기회니까.
그렇죠.
많이 이렇게 소문도 내시고 많이 이렇게 방문해 주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
그래서 저희가 순위와 함께 선수 소개 한번 보도록 하겠습니다.
저희가 또 텔코를 어떻게든 더 이렇게
그럼요.
해야 되지 않겠습니까? 김우주
네.
캐스터님이 너무 소극적이셔서
팀 다이나믹스부터 살펴보겠습니다. 적극적으로 살펴보도록
벌써
하죠.
텐션으로 좀 가보세요.
적극적으로 살펴보도록 하겠습니다. 리치 비욘드 쿠잔 페이지 국어 선수입니다.
네.
엄청나죠?
네.
엄청나죠.
네. 이름 하나하나.
Hold on one second. I need to blind stream real quick. But it's Rich Beyond Kuzan Fees and Cougar. Hold on, I need to blind stream real quick because I'm opening something.
이런 느낌이 있던 가운데 오히려 이번에는 서라벌이 확 떠오르면서 지금 약간 스피어와 서라벌의 아래 있는 느낌이 만족스럽지 못할 것 같습니다. 그 정도로 좋은 멤버를 구성하고 있고 최근 경기력도 나쁘지 않았어요. 아수라전 때.
그렇습니다. 오늘 또 승리를 가져가게 되면 6승 구도로 또 올라설 수 있기 때문에 충분히 또 정상을 노려볼 수 있는 그런 상황입니다. 지켜보도록 하겠고요. 이에 맞서는 팀 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 바로 진 에어 그리닝스입니다.
Wait, let me go back quick. Okay, Jin Air's roster. Here we go. T still benched, and Rumor is in for light. That's interesting. So Jin Air's gonna lose today, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and bet on Dynamics for that fat 2-0 since Light's benched. What a tragedy. You really hate to see it.
좋은 경기로 승리를 가져가면서 진에어가 이제 뭐 숙소에어 그리고 뭐 온라인에서 온에어는 다르다 이런 느낌을 주다가 서라벌 상대로 좀 아쉽게 패배를 겪었습니다. 또 어떤 약이 됐을지 오늘 확인을 해봐야겠습니다.
라인이 되게 착착 붙네요. 에어가 있으니까.
그렇습니다. 그래서 초반에 2연승 이후에 달라진 진에어 하지만 다시 한번 추락을 했다가 이제 올라갈 그런 일만 남은 상황입니다. 키 플레이어 확인해 보도록 하겠습니다. 푸잔과 야하롱입니다.
지난 경기 그 소개 때도 그 이현 해설과 그 푸니 해설이 멘트가 있으시네요. 빙제 구잔대 광견야롱.
네, 저 빙제 저게 약간 무역 감정이거든요. 때를 붙이는.
Key matchup is of course Yaharong versus Kuzan. If you ask any of the mid laners that play in CK, they will give you. Well, if you ask them who the best mid laner in CK is, they will name one of these two players. They're both highly praised by their peers, and both of them at a lower LCK level in the past. So it makes sense why they're both regarded as the best mid laners.
다양하고 그 가운데 약간 겹치는 것도 있고 본인의 시그니처라고.
Kuzan is undefeated on a lot of champions. I just noticed that.
픽 싸움도 굉장히 치열하다고 봐야겠죠.
그렇습니다. 과연 어떤 선수가 웃게 될지 잠시 후 통해서.
0-2 on the Zoe though. You hate to see it.
네, 선수들은 지금
What's Dynamics rosters? Yeah, standard 5. They have. I think they picked. I don't know if they picked up a sub or not. You'd have to go back in the VOD, but I think there was a sub listed. I don't recall. I would go back in the VOD and check though. I'm pretty sure they had a sub listed.
그리고 확실히 시간이 진짜 빨리 갑니다. 이제 4월인 거잖아요, 바로. 그리고 이제 시즌 시작한 지 얼마 안 된 것 같은데도 이렇게 금방 가는 거 보면 선수들 입장에서도 뭐 이번 한 경기는 괜찮아. 이건 당연히 전혀 안 먹히는 얘기라는 거거든요.
그렇습니다. 그 기회들이 결국 이 챌린저 스쿨의 8개 팀에게 모두 공정하게 주어지는 것이라서 나에게만 있는 기회가 아니거든요.
해요.
맞습니다.
기회를 잘 살려야 됩니다.
특히 다이나믹스도 몇 번을 올라갔었고 그 다음에 진에어도 LCK의 그 정말 산 증인 중 한
역사.
팀인데 원래
근본.
맞습니다.
예.
그래서 다시 한번 도약하기 위한 그런 움직임 양팀 모두 힘을 내주길 바라겠고요. 네. 신나 챌린저 스코리아는 1위로 올라서게
I'm talking to a friend of mine that you can kick villagers out of your village on Animal Crossing if you just don't talk to them, and if you're either mean to them, don't talk to them, or if you complain to them about them to Isabel, they eventually leave. That's so mean.
원래 이제
Why-
그리스에서 예전에 아마추어 때 이름에 날렸을 때 당시
That's so
바로
mean.
그게 아프리카.
Why would you want to do that?
다이애나 장인은 이하공이라고 있습니다.
I love all the villagers. I got my favorite villagers, one of my first villagers. I was like, hell yeah.
리신 바로스.
Scoot's my homie. People make fun of me because he's like, oh, of course you like the dude with the helmet. It's like, I don't care what you say. It's a hockey helmet.
상징 같은 느낌도 있거든요.
He's an athlete. He's a real baller. That's why I like him. He's a baller. Also, he Naruto runs. Everybody in my village Naruto runs. It's really weird. I don't like it. Makes me feel like I'm in a weeaboo village. But we do see some pretty standard bans so far. Pantheon, kind of an interesting one. Ornn is going to be left open. Dynamics don't really play the Ornn though, so we'll see if they want to pick that up. Hopefully they do. They're gonna first pick the Senna instead, so Jin Air not. Yaharang and Tana both will sometimes play the Ornn, so we'll see if maybe one of them wants to pick it up. If not, I really don't see a reason not to pick it. I see the Syndra pick from Jin Air, which makes me think that they want to pick the Ornn to follow up. Syndra along with Ornn, the late game damage is just so ridiculous. We'll see what they want to do though. Syndra is going to be locked in for Yaharang. Let's see what the next pick is going to be. It's going to be the Riven. Oh no. Oh, that would also be exciting. And of course they ruined my hopes and dreams by pick. Oh, come on. Please stop playing with my emotions, Jin Air. Please. Just pick something. Stop playing with my emotions. Oh my. I saw the Evelyn and I was like, oh, please. If that would have been the Evelyn, I would have demanded Malice go and watch. But instead, it's going to be the good old Nautilus, and we're going to see Beyond probably pick up the Olaf here. Please, somebody, please don't leave Ornn open. Please. Please. Please, I beg you. I beg you, please, just pick the Ornn. I guess Lucian isn't bad in there. Kuzan, a very well-known Lucian player. So that's a pretty decent pickup there. We are gonna see the J4 picked up, and hopefully Ornn is banned at least. Please, somebody just ban it at the very least.
사실 세나 탐켄치 특유의 강점을 굳이 뭔가 카운터 치겠다는 방향보단 배나는 게 좀 속이 편하긴 하거든요.
그래서 말씀해주신 탐켄치 베네크의 이쪽 오른.
그러니까 다른 서폿이 나와도 잘 어울리는 경우 꽤 많아요. 컸을 때 좋은 서폿도.
We're gonna see the Ornn ban, thank God, from Team Dynamics. So we aren't gonna see any Ornns. Good job by them realizing that Ornn would have been very tragic to give over. We see the Quinn ban. That's interesting. So we're seeing Quinn presence pretty recently, which makes me wonder. Has that been a thing in LCK? I haven't been watching LCK recently, honestly. I've been focusing on CK and practicing my craft. And contemplating life as I sit in quarantine. Not really worried about LCKs. We see the Aatrox pick. Quinban yep, Quinban, well, we thought they would pick Renekton with Quinban, but they picked Aatrox. Aatrox also good with the Quinban. Oh, right, the Renekton was banned. Oh, right. You're right. Oh, oh, Rich is Mordekaiser. Yes, Rich playing the Mordekaiser. Oh, I love watching him play Mordekaiser. For those of you that don't know, he picked up a 2v5 quadra kill in Kespa Cup on the Mordekaiser. And in the middle of that 2v4 or 2v5, started spamming his dance emote, and it was just so PM. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Rich 3-1 on the Mordekaiser, as we see on our screen. Zoe picked up as well, so it's actually gonna be FaZe or Fees? Is it Fees or FaZe? Nonetheless, we're gonna see the Lucian ADC and the Zoe mid. So that early game, we see the lovers bot lane. That's not Zyrakan. You see Kuzan pick up the cleanse, and is that a? That can't be right. There's no way they run triple teleport. It looks like they are. That's no. Okay, changed it to heal. Thankfully, we are gonna see eventually Rich and FaZe will swap. Hopefully, they're not actually gonna play the Mordekaiser bot. They won't do it. Okay, they did swap. Wait. No, they're past the 20-second mark. They have to play what they have now. Oh! It's a fasting Senna with a Mordekaiser. That's so smart, actually. Oh, cause that. Oh my God, that's actually so genius. That's just hitting me. Why that's so smart. You can rush the Leandries, and you don't need the Rylai's for the slow because you have the Senna. Oh my God. That is so smart. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm excited. I'm excited. Please let this actually happen in it and they not remake this. Mordekaiser bot in CK. Holy moly.
팀 다이나믹스의 1세트 경기 시작합니다. 굉장히 멋있네요.
벽곡 곳곳에 동물들이 또 있습니다.
네, 사슴 한 마리가 전투를 바라보고 있는 모습. LG 울트라 기어 핫식스와 함께합니다. 팀 다이나믹스와 진 에어 그린윙스의 1세트 경기입니다.
참 그래서 저는 모대가 바텀에 있는 걸 보면 옛날
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start up.
꽤 많았던 챔피언인데
맞습니다.
또 근본 중에 하나가 한때
On Summoner's Rift, and
그러니까 리메이크 전에는
this is indeed a Mordekaiser EDC.
한 대만 쳐도 됐고 경험치 페널티를 없애주는 아주 특이한 또
맞습니다.
메커니즘도 있었고요.
그래서 뭐 아트로스도 과거 아트로스 생각하면 한골 탓이었죠 정말.
잘 기억이 안 날 정도로
그러니까 거의 막 그래요.
네.
오래된 챔피언.
맞습니다.
W를 변화시키면서 막 흡혈과 추가 데미지를 주고 그랬었는데
그래서 왜 모대 원딜일까에 대해서 저희나 팬분들이나 좀 궁금하실 것 같은데 어쨌든 이유를 생각해봐도 아트록스를 압박하기에도 루시안이 더 괜찮다라고 생각을 했을 거고 바텀 모대와 저 서포세나 결국 이 시너지에 대해서도 연구가 됐기 때문이겠죠 당연히.
맞습니다.
그렇게 보는 게 맞거든요.
네.
저는 사실 모대가 그냥
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I agree with that. Maybe they should have put Mordekaiser on Rich on Mordekaiser and then have him play bot lane, but then synergy comes into question. Rich being a solo laner, not only throughout his League of Legends career, but also his Heroes of the Storm career, and not sure if he would handle being in a duo lane very well. Especially because he'd then have to play... Oh, I mean, I guess in HOTS you play around objectives anyway. He is going to get the level 2 though, but he's in an interesting spot. Let's see if he can get some damage on the Tana. He does. Tana though doing a good job trading some back.
혹은 원거리 챔피언 상대로 당연히 좀 힘들 수밖에 없는 건 맞는데 저희가 항상 말씀드리는 아트록스의 포선이 그냥 초근접 챔프가 아니거든요. 약간 중거리 챔피언, 할버드나 뭐 저렇게 큰 대검을 휘두르는 그런 스킬이 또 섞여 있는 챔프다 보니까 나중 가면 또 할만하고 역전이 돼요. 결국에 템이 좀 뜨다 보면.
그렇죠. 루시안이 원딜이긴 합니다만 사거리가 긴 것이 아니기 때문에 그런 것과 맞물리는 부분도 있는데요. 일단 자르반의 위쪽 동선입니다.
정말 때려봐야 정글로 불러가지고 한번 잡아내면 구도가.
Rich gonna be crashing in this wave on the top tier. That's a lot of minions to be crashing at once. Luckily though, Aatrox is pretty decent at clearing out these large amounts, but the thing is, he's being zoned really hard by this Lucian top. How is bot lane doing? Bot lane is not doing too hot, but that's to be expected from the Mordekaiser bot lane. Oh, actually, not too bad. Only down 4 CS. And probably gonna shorten just because of the lane state right now. Well, no, that's CS gap is getting pretty big. Let's see, it's gonna be 23 CS to 15. There was like fun. So he's probably like unofficially down like 3-4 CS. Yaharong trying to find Kuzan. Kuzan does get hit by that. Yaharong does scatter the weak. Kuzan gonna pick up the barrier. I wonder if he's gonna head bot with that. Nope, he's gonna reset. So Yaharong's gonna get some free time in lane now. Oh, that's a big poke on the Gugur. Is that a fasting Senna? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was just thinking about that. They're not doing a very good job with it, though. I will say that. You can tell they haven't been practicing the fasting Senna. I thought that... Well, how much... You're supposed to take, like, 2 minions a wave on fasting Senna, right? Is it 2 minions or is it 1 minion? I know you take a certain amount of minions per wave, and then you try to... And then the support tries to get the rest of them. But it's not really a fasting Senna anyway because they're playing its support, so I guess they don't really want to play the fasting Senna. But I feel like that would have been more optimal because here comes C. Well, not because, but here comes C's anyway. But cool, Rich gonna pick up the first blood. He told them not this time. I'm the one getting the first blood, not the enemy top. And that's gonna be the kill going over to Rich. Fantastic job by him. First, somehow didn't give up first blood. Let's take a look at this replay. And we see C's coming for the gank, but then, oh, such a good use of the E there. Had the ultimate too, just in case. So Rich with a mass, look at that CS gap, 12 CS in the top lane. Although it's also, that CS gap is also present in the bot lane, so. Oh, here comes FaZe, he's ignited, he's trying to be taken down, but he actually does go down. Yeah, that's my logic too to the fasting Senna is like, why don't you just have the support play Senna and just have the support take some CS? Ooh, forcing Senna into flash, but here comes Jin Air jungle and mid. Let's see if they find the hook. They do onto Gugur. Gugur though probably should be fine. Here comes Beyond trying to go in the gank. They're trying to get this play. Senna should be going down here. Actually, maybe he won't. The redemption's gonna come through, but it's not enough. Kuzan making his way down though. Let's see if he can find anything. Trouble bubble, not gonna land. And that's going to be a kill now going over to Jin Air. 2 in the long run, actually.
리치거든요.
어쨌든 아래쪽에서 주변의 교전에서 모두 이득을 보는 진에어. 탑에서의 소리
Beyond trying to make something happen there.
거의 뭐 탑에 겹쳐서 때리고 있죠.
네.
이게 리치만 들고 있는 순간 이동을 바텀 쪽에 활용했으면
We're gonna see a replay of this.
뭐 이런 생각도 드는데
Yeah,
돌발적이긴 했어요.
cues the cannon minion there and pays the price by getting engaged on. How did... Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. The ignite last tick, gonna kill him there. So FaZe does get over the kill. He's now caught up in CS though, and he's crashing this wave, and Rumor might not be able to get any of these minions, or majority of them at least, so he's catching up, but he's still down a kill and an assist.
진에어가 이득을 보는데 성공했습니다.
리치가 뭐 테를
Rumor is going to be able to get a couple, good amount of these minions actually, about 4 of them.
그걸 통해서 진에어가 바텀에서 팀적인 이득을 받지만 결과적으로 어쨌든 하나는 계속 리치에게 압박받는 구도가 만들어지고 있거든요. 이거를 자르반을 통해서
Sennen is going to clear out this ward with his control ward, and
굉장히 중요한 포인트일 것 같아요.
Yaharong is around. Wonder if we'll see him lane gank. Rich, meanwhile, having a top lane kingdom in Datana, which is always nice to have. Oh, sees. Spots out Beyond, starting up this Herald. However, his... Oh, he's going to go mid, actually. Good cleanse! Or not... Yeah, good cleanse, like Kuzan. I was about to say QSS, but no, it's a cleanse. I don't know what I'm talking about. Finds a trouble bubble onto Seas, and now Guger is coming down. They want to dedicate a lot of members to this Herald take. Sitting at about half health now is Kuzan trying to trade in some damage. Let's see who's going to win this 50-50 smite. Both junglers are level 6. Both of them have the smite. Let's see who's going to get it, though. Well, Ragnarok going to be popped, but he has to use it defensively and run away. It doesn't look like anyone on... Oh, actually, I take it back because it looks like Dynamics are going in for this hard re-engage, and they're picking up members left and right. Yaharong going to be snared down here, pops the cleanse, but Rich is going to flash forward. Can he make it? He does, and that's 4 members of Jin Air going down. Rich popping off so hard that fight with a double kill and 2 assists to boot. Fantastic ultimate from him. Oh my goodness. This Herald's probably going to be popped top lane, and that tower's going to be going down. I don't think they even need to pop the Herald, actually. Let's see if they do, though. Nope, they're just going to work on the turret. Oh, no, Beyond decides he wants to pop the Herald, and of course he pops it into a range so that it can take turret shots and lose some of its charge damage. Of course, to be expected of him, but that is going to kill the turret nonetheless, so mission accomplished.
골드 2배 탑에서
Nice. Now Herald is going to make its way forward. It's not going to get the second charge off, probably. Tana, yep, just taps it on its back and it dies. Let's take a look at the replay, though. Yeah, Sennen with a really good engage there, and I thought that maybe Beyond was screwed there, but then so much damage coming out from not from Kuzan, from Rich. Well, Kuzan did a lot of damage onto the Jarvan as well, but so much damage coming out from Rich, and fantastic job by both of them. I'm used to saying Kuzan on Lucian, which is why I said Kuzan there. It's weird to say. No, this is a problem though, because now it's a double threat between Rich and Kuzan as a Lucian. I'm pretty sure it should just be permaban against this team, honestly. If 3 members of the team can play it and 2 of them are big threats on it, just ban it. That's the thing about CK is that a lot of these bans should be, you should treat it like solo queue. You should treat it like you know what the enemy plays and you can target ban them. And also mix ban things that are strong. But they're gonna execute a lane swap here, Jin Air, and looks like Dynamics are going to stick to their usual doings and FaZe tanking some turret shots there. But Rich is coming up now. Pops the drive-by ultimate as the Senna ultimate's going to come through as well. Let's see if maybe they can find any kills. They just burned 2 ultimates, but I guess it was only to get them to back off. Saving the turret there as the other turret is going to be going over to Dynamics. Jin Air still not able to find any. Tana doing a really good job defending this turret, though. Kawhi Leonard with the tower defense, making sure that they're not taking it quite yet. And he even finds a Q to make sure the tower shot comes through, but it looks like Tana starting to get lower and lower health as this defense goes on, so maybe he either has to get help or he has to concede the tower. We'll see which is going to come first. Looks like Yaharong wants to roam down. He's kind of hanging out, clearing wards on kind of heading that way, but actually looks like he wants to invade the jungle, and actually Dynamics are going to back off and not worry about taking the tower quite yet.
많이 하는 스타일도 아니기는 해요.
네.
진에어가.
초반에
We're in a pretty interesting game state right about now.
불려나가면서 확실히 끝내는 스타일로 보통
Sen and
자, 이런 위기를
walking
어떻게
around there.
해결할 수 있을지 한번
God.
지켜보도록 하겠습니다. 당장에는
Hasn't been spawning out quite yet.
게임이 흘러가고 있는데요. 특히나 조이도 201 굉장히 좋은 킬 스코어를 보여주고 있습니다.
What is the point of that control word? Was that a misclick? I'm pretty sure that was a misclick. Kuzan has 5 stacks on his Dark Harvest, by the way, guys. That's not looking good for Jin Air so far. Kuzan can just KDA, play this game out, and eventually he's going to be able to upgrade that to a Magus Soul Stealer, and then from there, it's no fun. It's going to be a high damage Zoe. Whatever happened to Sword of the Occult? What was the purpose? Well, I never really knew the purpose of removing that. Like, I just know that they removed it. And I thought that was curious, that they removed Sword of the Occult but then kept Soul Stealer.
자르반이 와도 쉽지 않을 것 같은데.
성장 차이가 나고 있는 상황인데 일단 아래쪽으로
Cloud Drake is going to be coming up in just or not just a moment, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not up for another 2 minutes 30 seconds. But Dynamics didn't get the first 2 dragons, the Mountain and the Infernal, so they are certainly wanting to secure this Cloud Soul to prevent massive ultimate cooldowns on the side of Jin Air. It'll be very problematic for a lot of them to have lower cooldown ultimates. Especially the Aatrox and the Misfortune once we get to that later game. Syndra also be unfortunate if she got the ultimate cooldown as well.
드래곤이 이게 뺏어 먹을 때야 오래 걸리지 한쪽이 먹다 보면 또 생각보다 되게 빨리 쌓이거든요.
맞습니다. 중간에 그래서 오히려 한번 끊기는 게 굉장히 큰 거예요. 사이언스 입장에서는
이 성장과 지금 상황으로 봤을 때 드래곤 싸움은 이게 진행가.
Kuzan gonna be working on this mid lane here, and ooh, nice scatter the weak by Yaharong, and looks like Jin Air just trying to set up vision to be in a position to be able to know if Dynamics go in on that dragon. Beyond trying to clear vision out, but someone blind check into that bush, playing safe, very smart. As we see, that's a lot of plates. Jin Air got 3 plates, but Dynamics got 8. So a whole 5 plate difference, as they're going to pick up a ton of gold from that.
이득 보는 쪽이 뭐 대역전을 하거나 게임을 더 크게 굴리거나 둘 중 하나로 좀 크게 터질 겁니다. 만약에 또 지금 전에 루시안이 코어팀이라도 더 완성을 시킨다면 그것도 의미는 클 것 같고요.
So now Dynamics trying to play slow and steady. So I thought the point of the Mordekaiser bot would be for the Leandries, but he's built Proto Belt and now he's building Nashers. I thought that the logic to it would be that you could get the Leandries buffed burn like significantly earlier than usual. But you wanted to go for, I guess going for the Proto Belt Nashers isn't bad either. I would have liked to see the fasting Senna more with this. Like it would have been, I think it would have been better if FaZe had played Senna and then Guger had played Mordekaiser. Or at least if Guger would have played like a fasting Senna. That is going to be the Herald Charge going onto the tower. Not going to be able to kill it though. Rich going to be working on this Scuttle Crab, as Dynamics should now be able to do this dragon as they're going to start it up. Really no way for Jin Air to contest this, unfortunately. They're not in the position to win these fights, so they are going to have to hand it over. 1 dragon away now from the Cloud Soul, which is really nice for a lot of members of Dynamics to have. You like to see that on the Mordekaiser, on the Olaf, on the Lucian. Really good on all those members. It's kind of decent on the Zoe, because if you like ult and then Trouble Bubble and it lands, and you have that movement speed to like run up and get there faster. But like,
중간중간 보여주는 리치 선수의 모습은 굉장히 오늘 신중한
네.
모습이었거든요.
폼 자체가 많이 올라왔고요.
네.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage from Yaharong. He hurts a lot. This much we know.
한번 노려보고 있습니다만 시야를 걷어내는 것으로 만족하고 있습니다. 그리고 비욘드 선수도 그 옆을 지키고 있어요.
이게 어느 정도만 균형이 맞아도 진에어라는 팀의 스타일 특성상 그리고 시즈라는 선수의 특성상 저는 되게 공격적으로 막 걸었을 것 같거든요. 근데 이번 경기는 진짜 엄두도 못 내고 있어요. 너무 이게 말리다 보니까 흐름이.
전령 쪽에서 사고가 한 방에 터진 게 좀 큰 것 같아요.
맞습니다.
결국 팀 다이나믹스
We're gonna see
끝할 만한 기회를 얻고
Dynamics just slowly start to push things in.
타이밍 기다리고 있습니다.
이게 진짜 아트록스 대 루시안 안 바뀌거든요. 저
Thing about Jin Air's comp is that they're pretty good about rebounding these waves that are pushed in. You have the
이렇게 먹어주면
Aatrox, you have the Syndra, you have the Misfortune, all of them very good at rebounding waves.
하나는 미치는 거고요.
그래서 진에어
Throwing them right back at Dynamics.
밀고 싶다.
Something, 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 freezing. You get the idea.
하고 있습니다.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, we turned to Yaharong, who's instantly getting blown up. And as I said the forbidden word, somebody died. Maybe I should avoid saying that.
가면서 좀 미드 지키고 있었는데
As Yaharong gonna be taken down. We just look at one moment we're looking at top lane, the next Yaharong's dead. And the turret's dead too.
잘한다 다이나믹스.
It's certainly looking like it's going to be a win for Dynamics, but I shouldn't speak too soon. I thought that it would have been a win for Azura, and they somehow won. But as I say that, Rich pops the ultimate, but Tana does flash away, and Rich doesn't want to flash after him. He's pretty convinced that he gets away there, so he's just going to leave it alone.
이 쓰는 순간 루시안 공을 풀로 맞아가지고 형 전멸 빠진 거예요. 그거 쓰자마자.
Take a look at the replay. How did that happen?
일단 미드 쪽 장면인데
Okay, so we see. Oh, it happened right as we saw it. He just got blown up. We just turned to see him get blown up. I thought there was like some setup to it,
타이밍도 빠르고
but nope. He just dies.
이러면
Nothing you can
킬과
do.
더불어서 포탑 두 개를 내서
You have no say in the matter, Yaharong. You are a dead man. That's the greatest thing about Zoe. It's just
못했습니다.
그렇게 되다 보니까 그냥 아까 싸울
no counterplay, as we like to say.
다이나믹스는 거의 뭐 2배씩 이득을 보고 있어요.
네. 표면적인 어떤 이득보다도
Alright, two
훨씬 더
messages on
본인들의 생각 이상으로 이득을
Oh,
많이
there's another
챙겨왔어요. 자 이렇게 되면은 이제 2분 후에 펼쳐지게 되는 드래곤 영혼 싸움.
We're gonna see blue buff be handed over.
이게 바람 드래곤의 영혼
Scooger's gonna start making his way towards the top side of them. Oh, maybe not. Where is he going? Who knows? Oh, Trouble Bubble's gonna hit, but luckily the EQ is gonna get him away.
이것도 일단 먹으면은 뭐 다들 속도도 그렇고 공풀 돌리는 것도 그렇고 좀 말도 안 될 거예요.
그리고 영혼이 빠르다는 건 자연스럽게 게임이 길어지면 창무도 빨라진다는 거고요. 불리한 입장에서는 시간이 없습니다. 시간이 부족해 보입니다. 좀 더 야속하게 느껴질 거예요. 미드 포탑도 없는 상황에서 점점 더 뒤로 뒷걸음질 칠 수밖에 없는 지네요.
이거는
So
진에어는
now Rich is
확실하게 포기를 해야 돼요. 그러니까 줄 건 주고 뭘 가져가자를 선택을 해야 되거든요. 다 막으려고
just
가면
pushing the
아까
side lanes. The
다
thing about this comp now is that it's just a 1-3-1 now.
이거 한 명이라도 끊든가.
그렇죠. 아니 아트록스 있는
Putting a lot of pressure on all kinds, all sides of the map. Is take a look at the top side. FaZe is pushing in this top turret, and no one's really responding to it.
5대4 상황.
We might see a fight here in the mid wave because that's a lot of people closing in. Luckily,
그래도 외치고 있으니까
nothing starting quite yet. Kuzan trying to find some paddle stars, some shovel bubbles. Not able to find anything though, as FaZe is now working on denying these Krugs.
이미 웨이브 하나가 들어간
As the
상황이에요.
team is kind of questioning if they want to move up on them or not. It is pinged out by Dynamics. They know that they're there.
두 번째 웨이브 진입 중.
So FaZe is going to play it safe and reset.
난해하네요. 이거 막장이
As Rich is now going to go back to pushing this bot
이거 그냥 이렇게
lane, and it's
다이나믹스가
just the name of the game at this point. Like I said, it's just 1-3-1 pushing in these waves, sending Jin Air running around,
근데 드래곤입니다.
trying to prevent anything from being taken.
그냥 탑이라도 좀 좋은
And now with
컨트롤을 하고 싶어.
Cloud Soul up in 6 seconds, or Cloud Dragon up in 6 seconds, it should be the Cloud Soul going over to Dynamics fairly easily.
가고 있어요, 탑막.
Nothing really that Jin Air can do. They're not in the right position to contest this. Caesar's coming off a reset. Beyond's going to be soloing this, and Rage is going to be picking up a blue buff for himself as he now goes to continue his campaign of split pushing the bot lane.
탑 거의 다 밀었다.
탑을 밀 수 있나요?
As FaZe is going to try to go and protect the top turret.
아까와 같이 모데스나가 배치되고
If
있어요.
Beyond and FaZe didn't die, this could have been a perfect game. But actually, no, that's not true, because here comes the turret take from Jin Air. As
최소한의
they're going to grab this one right up.
혹시나 텔 같은 거 쓰나 했는데.
그만큼 이걸 줬다는 건 팀 다이나믹스도 무리하지 않겠다라는 생각이겠죠.
네.
혹시나 상대가 정말 다이브 뭐 3-4명이 함께 들어올 수도 있으니까 어쨌든 다이나믹스 그만큼 여유가 있는 상황입니다. 이 영혼을 획득해서 22분에
Okay, so it's gonna be the mid wave crashed in by Jin Air, and of course it's gonna be caught by Kuzan. Oh, Rich might find C's here on the pick. He gets the combo down. Not gonna be able to do too much damage though. Rich is just having the time of his life right now, and he is just dominating. Right, he has the Blade of the Ruin King. He has the Black Cleaver. He's just shredding tanks.
해야겠죠. 뭐.
He is having fun.
여기 시야 장악해도 큰 의미는 없는데
이미 뭐 영혼은 뺏겼으니까요.
상대가 덜 들어올 거다. 박한 밑에서.
We do potentially see some Baron clearing going on. They do want to start contesting this vision.
너무 잘하고 있고.
Faye is going to be denying some more Krugs as
모대도 계속 이거 모대 거거든요. 아까부터.
네.
he's now sitting on the Ninja Tabi Proto Belt
하고 있어요.
and Nasher's combo. I really hope he builds the Landry's Torment soon.
정주학 탈자 가서 만화 수급만 되면 이제 집에 갈 일이 없어요.
He's definitely going for the cooldown though, so we might see something else instead.
만화 부족하지 않게.
네.
근데 블루는 또 계속 먹고 있었기 때문에
그것도 맞죠.
네. 계속 블루가 있어요.
원래는 지네어 건데 그게
그래서 지네어가 말하는 거는
Actually going to see the hourglass build, I guess. Okay, still not building the Landry's.
보통 다이나믹스가 큰 실수 안 한다면
유치 한번 잡아보자.
I guess like I said, he's going for the cooldown. He wants to be able to spam spells.
하나 혼자.
Ooh, Rich might be playing a little bit too aggressive here.
이상하다.
Ooh, look at that. Such good discipline. He's learning from his mistakes of the first round robin. He's not letting himself get picked. This is probably just going to be C smiting it. Yep, uses a smite, but now that does potentially invite them to do the Baron. Yep, they ping it. They just baited him to use a smite. But the problem with that is he has another one coming up soon, but meanwhile, Tana is forced to flash away from Rich. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good at all. Did they want to do the Baron? They were pinging it. Oh, they're pinging for this pick. C's might be in trouble here. The trouble bubble's gonna land. He's a dead man. They're gonna be able to kill him off here probably. Oh, maybe not. He does get away with the sliver of hell. Here comes the ultimate from the Senna, but it's not gonna be able to find any kills. But that's pretty much gonna be a free Baron now going over to Team Dynamics. There's no way that they can contest this unless C's can somehow pull off the miracle, but it's not gonna happen. They're just doing way too much damage to this Baron. It's already about half health, but maybe, just maybe, we'll see the Scatter the Weak steal. We've seen it before. Vision does come down. The snare's gonna come down. Now Yaharong's out of range to be able to steal this. Let's see if he can somehow steal it. Nope, he's not gonna be able to, and that's going to be the Baron going over to Dynamics. And now Rich popping the ultimate, trying to find somebody. Not gonna be able to find any kills though. And now they're just gonna reset. And this should be the game ending within the next about 5 minutes, I'd say.
다이나믹스 입장에서는 이미 다 먹어서
문제는 이번 바로는 어찌저찌 넘기면 장로가 나와요. 이제는 2분 20초 후에 그게 딱 맞물립니다 지금.
근데 이게 어느 정도 상황이냐면요, 장로까지 가는 게 문제인 정도의 상황이에요. 지금 이 발언 가지고 그냥 갖고 들어가도 진에어에서 되게 버겁습니다.
결국 그 선택은 진에어에게 있는 것이 아니라 다이나믹스 마음먹게 달렸다.
네. 그리고 이번 경기 다이나믹스 진짜 부드럽게 잘하고 있어요.
네. 그리고 그 첫 단추를 루시안이 잘 껴해줬죠.
야, 너 이번엔 잡았다.
So now Rich gonna be setting up for killing Atana again. The hook's gonna miss, and what a wonderful play by Rich. As now he's gonna be going in. Trouble Bubble's gonna be found. This might be a pentakill potentially for Rich. We'll see if he wants to get it. Nope, Beyond's gonna deny any chance of the Rich pentakill. Rich is going ham though. He just flashed forward, and he might be dying now actually. Nope, looks like he's fine. Oh my gosh. And I was kind of hoping for the Rich pentakill there. That would have been nice. But, ooh, nice damage coming out from Yaharong. Forced to cleanse the Trouble Bubble. This should be the end of the game right here. 3 members of Jin Air are down, and now it's just the 2 carries versus the entirety of Dynamics. And FaZe is going to take Rumor into the Death Realm just to prevent him from doing anything. How many times has he used the Death Realm? I just thought about that. But nonetheless, he's going to end the game. Or they're going to end the game, I should say. GG. From Dynamics as they take this first game here.
사실 중간중간
Gonna be going up 1-0 as they're gonna be swapping to the red side, so maybe Jin Air can pull off the statistical blue side advantage and win this game. We'll see, but I wouldn't get your hopes up if you're a Jin Air fan. I would start preparing your sad plans. I wouldn't start preparing your glad plans. Oh shit, I didn't make a post-game thread for the first game. I just thought about that.
가만히 놔두면 할만해요 그냥. 근데 그걸
Dang.
연기하고
Oh well.
앵하려다 터진 거고요.
Let me turn this down a little bit. This is a little bit too loud. But nonetheless,
이거 그냥 바텀 이기고 있었거든요. 그냥 적당히 그냥 하면서 했어.
I can make it right now actually.
했다고 해서 또 뭐라고 하는 것도 이상하잖아요.
It's gonna be a little late, but why not?
혹시 반대로 이게 잘 통했더라면 또 반대 상황이 나올 수도 있는 거니까.
그냥 루시안 한번 잡았으면 뭐 대박인 건 맞죠.
그리고 그래서 그 뒤로는 안 하다 보니까 한 뺏기고 저
그때는 또 했어요.
Sweet. No one's made a post-game thread yet.
이게
그 결과를 놓고 볼 때 선택들이
그렇죠.
많은 아쉬움이 남을 수밖에 없고 반대로 말하면 리치 선수가 좀 공격적일 때 공격적이고
네.
움츠릴 때는 정말 잘 움츠렸어요.
근데 분명 하나하나 뭐 진행할 실수도 있었지만 그 뒤에 뭐 눈치채고 역으로 나가는
그렇죠.
거라든지 더 폭발적으로 압박을 하는 거를 이거는 다 리치가 잘했기 때문에
그렇습니다. 그리고 리치를 잘 봐줬던 팀원들 그팀 어떤 그림
Excuse me.
속에 그리고 모데카이저를 바텀에 배치하고 그 이후에 어떤 인원 배치라든지 이런 것들도 팀 다이나믹스가 어쨌든 지속적으로 LCK 문을 두드렸던 그 능력이 어디 간 것이 아니라는 걸 다시 한번 입증해줬습니다.
설명을 해드릴 때마다 진행할 때는 서글퍼지긴 한데 어쩔 수 없죠. 지금은 다이나믹스가 승리했지만
지금 보시는 분들 끝까지 한번 보시면 되게 감사드릴 것 같아요. 진해요.
They're just kind of chatting as we get the post-game stats and the last replay ready.
대령 나옵니다.
맞습니다. 특히나 챌린스 코리아 팀 같은 경우에는 또 그런 경우가 많거든요.
네,
아래쪽 하위권 팀들이라고 해서 무력하게 주는 것이 아니라 분명히 한 방 있는 팀들이 많기 때문에 여기까지 한번 지켜보시면 더 재밌을 것 같습니다. 네, 지금 마지막 전투를 좀 저희가 기다리고 있는 것 같아요. 준비가 되는 대로 함께 보면서 이야기 한번 나눠보면 좋을 것 같습니다.
진에어가 요즘 진에어는 뭐 안 하다가 지는 이런 게임 오랜만에 나온
맞아,
거예요.
이거
진짜예요.
되게 오랜만입니다.
옛날 진에어가 이랬던 건 맞는데 요즘 진에어는 달리다가 맨날 자빠졌어요. 그게 문제지.
맞습니다. 오히려 공격적으로 하다가
막 달리다가
네.
또 넘어지고 또 넘어지고 이런 건데
그래서 좀 의아한 면이 없지 않아 있는데 그만큼 팀 다이나믹스가 오늘 정말 잘해줬다라고
강했다.
봐야겠죠.
진짜 잘했어.
네.
방금 전 경기는 예, 여러분이 그 어떤 안 좋을 때
맞아요. 쉐이드가 아니라 진짜예요.
맞는 건데 지난 진해의 경기들은 진다 하더라도 전혀 다른 방식으로
맞아요.
자기들이 그러니까 칼 끝으로 본인들이 몸을 들이고 있습니다.
실제로 아프리카 TV에 또 다시 보기 시스템이 너무 잘 돼 있거든요.
네.
그걸 아마 보시면은 저희 말이 이제 거짓말이 아니라는 거예요. 저희는 정말 뭐 아니라면 아니라고 해요. 네.
그리고 다른 방식으로 졌다라고 하는 거죠.
그러니까 뭐 이겼다는 게 아니라
네, 맞아요.
졌지만 이렇게 지지는 않았다. 무기력하게 지지 않았다는 걸 제가 말씀드리는
진해를
겁니다.
끼워드리는 게 아니라
네.
팩트를
We're gonna see the post-game stats
네.
eventually, maybe.
저도 오랜만에 봐요. 진에어
Who
이렇게
knows?
기록한 거.
그리고 솔직히
오죽하면 광견 야롱인데요.
별명이
우진타나.
별명이 그랬는데
솔직히 방금 경기는 그 예선 안 좋을 때 진해가 저도 5월이 되긴 했어요. 죄송합니다.
네.
아쉽습니다.
자, 일단 마지막 한타 장면이 준비되어 있다고 하는데요. 함께 보면서 이야기 이어보도록 하겠습니다. 지금 한타라고 보기에는
There we go. We're gonna see the last replay of this one. Is watch Rich here. Gets the giant ultimate, dodges the Nautilus hook, and then just completely goes ham after that. Gets Nautilus ulted, but it doesn't really matter. He even flashes in and ease into the inhibitor, which is kind of yikes. Almost dies there to misfortune, but luckily he does survive. And from there, the game is just over. Oh my goodness, that damage. 14,000 damage.
그러니까 루시안의 딜량이 높은 거랑 상관없이
He did more damage than all of Jin Air combined.
저는 그리고 저 페이지의 역할, 철벽 역할이라고 할까요?
네.
모델은
I think.
바텀을 가긴 갔지만 또
Yeah, let's see. 10,000,
라인
12.
그렇죠.
Well, more or less. Did about the same as entirety of Jin Air.
편안하게 또 예, 뭐 죽기도 좋았지만 라인 관리 정말 잘해주면서 세나와 함께 이렇게 해서 경기 마무리가 됐습니다. 1대 0으로 팀 다이나믹스가 앞서 나가고 있는데 지네요. 다시 한번 광전의 모습을 한번 기대해 보면서 이 세트를 마무리해 보도록 하겠습니다.
But yep, that's gonna be it from us. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the next game. Stay tuned.